The tranquil town of Willowdale unfolds, embraced by rolling hills and the gentle murmur of pines. Despite the peaceful scene of sunlight on the river, a sense of unease lingers. The town exudes charm, but shadows of unspoken secrets lurk beneath the surface. Willowdale's beauty is a mask, concealing the disquiet. The air is still and heavy. Two houses stand in stark contrast, divided by a weathered fence, symbols of an unspoken divide. An oppressive silence hangs over the scene, a heavy reminder of the neighbors' avoidance. Children learn early the boundaries of their worlds, taught to stay within the confines of their respective sides. The heavy, oppressive silence underscores the deep-seated tension between the neighbors. Sunlight blesses the church, painting the air with gold as Emilia Alden sits among the faithful. Her gentle gaze drifts, seeking Elijah Rowe across the distance between them. Elijah Rowe sits alone, an island of solitude in the sea of pews. An unspoken tension fills the sacred space, a visible gulf between two souls. The shared hymns and prayers cannot bridge the chasm that separates Emilia and Elijah. This fence marks the boundary between them, a divide born from generations of unforgiveness, lost to time. Emilia broke free from the chains of unforgiveness, seeking God's healing presence. Emilia approaches the fence, her heart pounding with anticipation. In one breath she declares, "I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength." She pauses, remembering to maintain God's presence you have, to continue reading His Word and doing what He said. With a deep breath, she must begin, because acting out faith begins now. Her hand lightly brushes against the wooden slats, a gentle touch before the words are spoken. In a hesitant voice, Emilia breaks the silence with a simple greeting. "Hello." In a secluded spot, Emilia and Elijah convene under the watchful eyes of the forest, where sunlight paints delicate patterns on the ground. Laughter echoes softly, blending with the rustling leaves, as stories weave a fragile bridge between them. With each shared smile, the weight of familial discord begins to lift, replaced by a tentative understanding. A delicate truce blossoms, nurtured by the quiet beauty of their secret meeting place, promising a flicker of hope amidst long-standing animosity. The barren land awakens, transforming into a vibrant meadow of wildflowers under the bright sun. The air fills with the cheerful chirping of returning birds, their songs echoing through the blooming landscape. The once desolate strip now mirrors the changing atmosphere in Willowdale, reflecting a renewed sense of hope. Sunlight bathes the scene, casting a golden glow over the wildflowers and the returning birds. Life bursts forth from the earth, painting a vivid picture of renewal and harmony between the Alden and Rowe homes. Under the open sky, children from the Alden and Rowe families warily approach each other, their initial hesitation a stark reminder of the family's long-standing divide. A tentative step forward breaks the ice as Emilia extends a hand, a gesture of peace that sparks a glimmer of hope. As she sighs and said, "Lord, thank you, burdens are lifting." Elijah responds with a shy smile, mirroring Emilia's gesture, and the space between the families begins to shrink. He said in a small voice, "This feels so good. Forgiveness really releases joy." Games are shared, laughter echoes, and the children from both families begin to play together, their smiles a vibrant symbol of unity. Emboldened by Emilia and Elijah's courage, the younger generation paves the way for reconciliation, bringing a glimmer of hope for the future through their innocence. The Alden and Rowe homes stand in the background, the children's laughter bridging the gap between them, promising a future where unity triumphs over division. The town hall is shrouded in dim light, the air thick with unspoken accusations. Emilia and Elijah stand defiant, isolated figures against the simmering anger of the town, but they knew they weren't alone. God is with them, and they have had enough of this way of living. The elders voice their condemnation. This friendship is a betrayal of everything we stand for. Resentment hangs heavy as the elders proclaim, "We must uphold the traditions, the old resentments. They define us." The weight of generations bears down, threatening to crush the fragile defiance of Emilia and Elijah. They vowed to stand their ground and trust in God. Across Willowdale, long shadows creep ominously, signaling a darkening presence. The vibrant hues of Willowdale fade, muted by an oppressive sky that mirrors inner turmoil. On the horizon, a storm gathers, its dark clouds a reflection of the land's despair. Wildflowers, symbols of fragile peace, begin to wilt, their colors drained as if by a malevolent force. The curse of the feud threatens to engulf Willowdale in darkness, pushing back against the burgeoning reconciliation. In the dimly lit room, Emilia and Elijah sit in silence, the weight of their unspoken conflict heavy in the air. Emilia breaks the silence, her voice laced with a desperate plea. "So what do we do? Do we just stop talking?" Elijah responds, his voice low and resigned. "It would be easier, safer maybe. But God expects us to be the change if we want to see the change." Emilia remembers what to gain is more than the present pain. Easier to let it fester? To pretend it never happened? "Oh no," she uttered. "We will stand firm on his word." Elijah lifts his gaze, his voice filled with joy. "The alternative? It's a no. Forgiveness is a yes with God." They came in agreement and whispered a prayer, believing Jesus has already made a way. The air is thick with unspoken tension as Emilia and Elijah stand before their families, their faces etched with a blend of hope and resolve. "We've gathered you all here tonight because Elijah and I believe that forgiveness is the only path forward," Emilia declares, her voice resonating with conviction. Elijah's voice cuts through the silence. "Too much pain has been caused. Too many wounds have been left unhealed. We need to break this cycle." Emilia's expression softens, but her resolve remains unshaken as she continues. "It won't be easy. It will require courage, understanding, and a willingness to let go of the past." Elijah's eyes search each face in the room as he concludes. "But we believe that if we can find it in our hearts to forgive, we can build a future together, a future filled with Jesus' love and unity." A silent plea hangs in the balance as the families absorb their words, their faces a mixture of apprehension and guarded expectation. As words of forgiveness echo, the storm abruptly ceases, as if nature itself has found absolution. Sunlight bursts through the dissipating clouds, casting a golden glow upon Willowdale, symbolizing renewal and hope. The landscape of Willowdale bathes in the radiant sunlight, its beauty restored, hinting at a divine presence. The air shimmers with divine joy, signaling a moment of profound spiritual awakening and transformation. Across the weathered fence, the Aldens and Rose extend their hands, tears blurring their vision as years of discord begin to dissolve. Their hands meet, a firm clasp sealing a long-awaited reconciliation as the weight of past animosity lifts from their shoulders. A wave of laughter rises, echoing through the neighboring homes, a sound not heard for generations, now filling the air with newfound joy. The fence, once a barrier of division, now witnesses a shared moment of unity and release as the families bridge the gap that once separated them. In the golden light of day, the Alden and Rowe homes resonate with the sound of shared joy, signaling the dawn of a new chapter for both families. Willowdale Town Square bursts to life, the oppressive silence shattered by joyous melodies. The long-standing feud melts away, replaced by genuine smiles and camaraderie amongst the townsfolk. A palpable sense of peace and unity washes over Willowdale, transforming division into harmony. The town square pulses with renewed life, its transformation a powerful tribute to the unbreakable bonds of community. Years have passed, and Willowdale flourishes anew, bathed in the golden light of redemption. Emilia and Elijah, their faces etched with the wisdom of time, traverse the familiar paths of Willowdale, hand in hand. Their linked hands symbolize a bond forged in adversity, now a beacon of hope for a village reborn. Their very presence is a testament to the transformative power of forgiveness, a gift that Lord Jesus wants everyone to share and experience, surrounded by love. The curse is broken. Their courage now echoes through the valley, a symphony of resilience and renewal. Wildflowers erupt between fences, painting vivid hues against the ordinary. Faces light up with wonder as they witness the unexpected bloom. Whispers ripple through the crowd, a shared sense of awe. "The silence has been broken," they murmur, their voices hushed with reverence. When the living word comes alive in the heart of a community, touching families and renewing lives, the Lord Jesus will fulfill. Behold, I am making all things new. Revelation 21:5.